Do you like it shorter, longer?
Well, about 3 minutes is what I aim for, because I added it down. So we're good? So again, this is Jarbon talking to you about the economy. Now we're here with Wolfman talking to him about big oil and big oil stocks. Now Wolfman, what do you think of...
Don't move.
Maybe he doesn't like big oil. What do you think of big oil?
Being the fact that I grew up in Texas, I feel big oil is very important. I got a lot of boys with some big Stetsons back there that believe with me big oil is very important. But I've lived out here in California as well for the last 20 some odd years. And I believe big oil shouldn't be the driving force. I think we need to change. We need to open up our horizons. So you've got left is right, right is wrong, up is down, left, right, wrong. We're all right. We're all right if we believe in what we truly believe in from our heart. Don't let the almighty dollar drive us. Think about our future. Think about our children.
You brought up an interesting thing about the dollar. Now, since the oil is pegged to the U.S. dollar, or is traded in U.S. dollar, do you think the currency strength is something that can, strength or weakness is something that really should affect oil? Should it be something that we maybe look to put in other currencies?
I stick with the almighty dollar. I don't know. I mean, got a couple hundred here, and it just keeps coming in. I think as long as, again, we believe in what we believe in, if it's other currencies and we need to work together with, I don't know, we need to be open to it. I'm not closed off to it, but I also would want to do a little more research to see what kind of money and where it's coming from, who's funding the future.
So in closing, what's your outlook for big oil over the next 12 months?
Big oil over the next 12 months would be stifled in a way, because it's too volatile and it's out of our control. I like to stick with something that maybe we can gain more control down in the masses. You know, the elite controls big oil. It'd be nice to spread it out amongst us all. Let us all reap the benefits, you know.
Okay, so in closing, this is Jarbon talking to you about the economy. So this is just oil.
Okay.
We're just doing big oil.
Okay.
Again, this is Jarbon talking to you about the economy. Now we're here talking to Elmo from TheStreet.com about the big oil and big oil stocks. Now Elmo, over the last 12 months, big oil has done quite well. How do you think of the big oil and big oil stocks for the future?
I think big oil stocks the problem is that America, we need to own our own oil, so we need to do more offshore drilling so the price of gas doesn't keep going up on us.
Okay, now we're coming up on the summer driving season. What do you think that we'll be looking for over the next couple months now that we're approaching the summer driving season?
Well, I think that the gas rates will go up to $5 for sure. We're screwed. If the rates, and we're still getting our oil from Arabia and all those other places, we're gonna be subject to them going up on our price. And then with the sanctions on everybody else, they're lucky if they don't sanction us.
Do you think the government should be putting so many resources in defending big oil?
Yes, they need to. They need to start practicing offshore drilling. We must have another way where we can control our oil. Okay, we got to stop.
So in closing, this is Jarbon talking to you about the economy.
All right, buddy.
You good? Okay, this is just oil.
Just oil.
We're just doing oil.
Okay.
We're rolling? And again, this is Jarbon, the predatory lender, talking to you about the economy. Now we're here talking to some folks about the oil sector and oil stocks. Now, Mr. Hatter, we understand that the oil sector is, being some volatile times because of the summer driving season approaching. What do you think the oil will do over the next couple months?
What do I think it'll do? I think it's just going to keep climbing. It seems to be every summer a whole dollar goes by every summer and we seem to be okay with it. I don't know what's going on. I think everyone's mad because we need to stop it. We need to figure out another system other than oil. Oil's evil.
Okay, now you said oil's evil, but more people are pouring their money into oil versus the alternatives. So do you think we're putting too much into oil or too little into oil?
I think the only reason we're doing oil is because everybody already has it. It saves them doing a different gas change system overdrive, changing it over, or getting a whole car completely. So we go with what we know, and that's why everyone's investing in it, and they're hoping that everyone will do that. But if we just throw the money in, figure out a different gas system, such as other alternative things besides oil, I think we'll be okay, much more better. Other countries have done it, and they've been quite successful. Lower rent, third world countries are doing it now, right? So Why don't we do it? We're big.
So in closing, what's your outlook for oil over the next 12 months or so?
I would like it if it just went away and we figured out another system completely, honestly. There's only so much we could drill from this earth before it's completely tapped anyway, let's face facts. So if we can figure out another thing that grows on a regular basis, like corn, or anything else like sun, solar energy and all that, much more better.
So in closing, this is Jarbon talking to you about the economy. Go stand up. Talking about big oil.
Big oil?
Yeah, what do you think of the oil companies
Which, the oil company?
in general?
Just in general? Oh, I think they're corrupt.
Okay, well, here's your chance to tell the world.
All right.
Here's your chance. All right, so. You got it?
Yes.
Yeah, we're good. Okay. So again, this is Jarbon talking to you about the economy. Now we're here talking to some folks about the oil sector and oil stocks. Now we understand that oil and oil investing is something that's important to you. How do you feel about the oil companies?
I just feel like they're really corrupt and that they need some sort of management system, either via government or some other source. Of course, I guess they are managed by some other source, which is why they're corrupt. But, yeah.
Now you mentioned a lot of this corruption, but yet their stocks keep appreciating. I mean, up, considerably compared to alternative energy. Do you see this as a good thing for the oil companies? Is this something people should be putting their money in?
I think people are going to put their money in what they know will make money, and let's face it, I think alternative energy is a smart thing to invest in, but it won't turn an immediate profit. And if you're looking to make a quick dime, then of course I would buy stock. I mean, it's a smart business choice. We're so dependent on oil. Of course stocks are going to keep appreciating.
Now, what is your outlook over the next couple months since we're coming up on the summer driving season?
As far as
your stocks, what do you think of oil stocks over the next 12 months or next few months because summer driving season?
Oh, I think they're definitely going to go up, especially when we hit 4th of July. Yeah, I think they're definitely going to go up, but I think it is a false appreciation. I think over time, and you can invest your money now, but let's face it, in 10, 20 years, oil is going to be gone, and where's your money going to go?
So in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say to our viewers?
Hi.
Okay, so this is Jarbon talking to you about the economy.